Awesome. Okay. Good evening, and thank you so much for coming today and being here at Illuminations. And my name is Bharti, and I'll be taking you through the next 1 hour on the Chakra workshop. So before we start, both for those who are here, right here in front of me, and those who are online, thank you so much for taking out the time to be with me. And just to get the energy going with those who are online, I will just ask you to put on the chat box, in one word, what really got you interested to join today? And I'm going to try and make sure that at least I cover that, since just a 1 hour and chakra is like a 1 week topic that I can talk about just one of them. So just put in here what got you interested for today's workshop. And with you, I would like to start probably right there. Just give me your name and tell me what got you interested to come in today. And if you could take back one thing from today, what that would be. And I'll come back to the chat as well, as long once everyone starts putting in their responses as well. Just tell me what got you here today. Okay, please.
My name is Tatiana. And I was just wondering where can practice. So I like to explore my inner world. So,
have you worked with chakras, or have you ever got a chakra reading before? No? You are interested. Wonderful. Then today we can. Thank you so much and welcome. What about you?
Hi. Yes, I've been learning 4 years now. We started 4 years ago when I was in Egypt, after I left Dubai.
Okay.
I faced some crisis in my life, and now I'm back to Dubai, and I will continue my journey.
And you've done chakra reading before? And you're aware of all the chakras? Reiki.
Silent retreats, meditation.
So work in progress. Wonderful, wonderful. Thank you for sharing your truth. Shivani, how are you?
Hi, I'm good. So I've been with Bharti more than 6 years now. I started my journey from Illuminations, and she's the one who is still guiding me through my ups and downs. And I'm here to learn more about pendulum reading and all those things because I need to refresh.
Yeah. So, you've done the course, right?
Yes, I've done the course.
Okay.
So, yeah, I would love to know more about the pendulum refresher.
Super. Let's see where we go. Hi.
Hi, my name is Seval. And I just thought I wanted to learn about chakras and also like try to achieve overall balance. I think this might be good stuff.
Okay, so we're just starting off and we just want to explore. Yeah. That's where we are. Lovely, lovely. And a warm welcome to Tanuja and Chani and Thomasin and Rangika and everyone else who is here as well. I am just going through everything. So we have pendulum, facing blocks. Perfect, wonderful. Yes, Rangika, we can, incorporate it into a lot of our options. And wonderful. So how we're going to go through today is, most of you, I believe, are interested in the reading as well. So how I'm going to take the flow is going to be, I'm going to start with a little bit of the chakra, do a few readings here, do a few readings online. So I'll just keep swapping it. And I do not guarantee readings for everyone because it's just 1 hour and I want to cover the topics, and a lot of you are interested in the topic itself. So if you do get missed online for the reading, please feel free to just contact us and join us. Just book a consult and I'll be happy to do the reading for you as well. I will do my best to do as many readings as we can, but of course, time is something I'll have to keep into consideration. Those of you who are keen to get the reading done online, do share with me on chat your consent by just giving me your date of birth and location, whether you're in Dubai, Abu Dhabi, wherever you are. And then one by one, we can keep going. Okay, so welcome. We were just doing the introduction. What's your name? Welcome. And my name is Bharti. And so we are just starting off with the chakra. We'll just do a swap between the reading and taking you through just the 7 chakras today. Not more than that, because that's going to get too much then. So before I begin with chakras, let's just understand what exactly are chakras, right? So we are all physical body. We are all energy body. And many times we don't really realize what our energy body is, especially if we are new into the journey or if we are starting into the journey. But our energy is constantly, literally kind of guiding the way or paving the way even before we can think and speak and make up our mind on things. Like, for example, you enter a space or you meet a new person. You may know nothing about them, but even before you have intellectual awareness of them, something within you tells you whether you want to proceed with them or you want to maintain your distance with them, whether you want to enter that room or you don't want to enter that room. Then, of course, the intellect comes in and it gives you enough justification, validation, proof, data of what you do. But aside that, our energy is literally, so when you open the door, first your energy walks in, assesses, and then the body kind of moves forward. Now, this is our aura, and which is constantly interacting with the energy all around us. We have our own, what we call chakras, which are basically wheels of energy across our spine. And like I said, I'm going to talk about the 7 ones today. So the first one is root chakra, which is literally at the base of your spine. And I would encourage each one of you that as I'm talking about each chakra to you, just consider the location. And I'm going to share with you, for example, the color. Consider the color at the same time and think about the different aspects that I'm talking about. So the root chakra is pretty much like the foundation on which your entire energetic building is built. Okay. And it deals with a lot of our basic, primal, animalistic, survival areas of life. Having said that, it also influences the pillars on which literally we live and experience life, which is relationships and our finances, which is pretty much an energy exchange, so to speak, but it determines the quality and the life that we eventually lead and what is our relationship to that. Okay. So if you are experiencing any kind of, and I want you to think about it, if you feel that in life you experience patterns or repeated experiences where trust is an issue, where you end up being in relationships which are not really healthy for you or could be even challenging or detrimental for you, if you feel that the world around you can say you look good but you don't feel comfortable in your body, okay, when you don't feel safe in your body, one of the key things to consider is kind of grounding and working with your root chakra. And whenever we do any energy work, irrespective, I always do spend a lot of time on the root chakra of the person. So the location is right at the base of your spine where your tailbone is, and the color is red for the root chakra. And even if you're feeling fear, if you're feeling anxiety, even if you're feeling very nervous or unstable, indecisive about moving forward in life, taking the next step, feeling like there's a lot of risk, and if you can just spend some time in connecting with your root chakra and just asking for that anchoring into the earth of feeling stable, because when we feel stable, automatically the rest kind of aligns for us. When we are not stable, we could be in a great space, but within our body, we will not be able to, make the right decision or move with the right attitude in whichever direction we want to go for. So it's all about our foundation, our stability, our relationships, our finances, money, trust, the basics. It is the pillar on which everything is. Okay, so a lot of things you can do to enhance the root chakra. A lot of yogic postures really help with it. You can do, the child's pose is a great thing, which even if you don't do yoga, but just doing the child's pose can really help you to connect with the earth energy and activate that center. You can visualize the space that I mentioned, the lower back, and you can visualize the color red. And you can just take your hand, and this same practice you can do for each of the chakras. So you just take your hand, hold it a few centimeters in front of your root chakra or behind, whatever feels more comfortable for you. And then you just like connect with this space, and then just start very consciously tapping into that space, that energetic space. And if you're unable to find that energetic space, just kind of rub your hands first. Do that with your hands first. Then again, rub your hands. Do it again with your hands. Okay, you do that a couple of times and imagine like a energetic ball between your hands. And then now you take your awareness and start literally pulsing up and down, and moving it in clockwise motion with an intention to say that I am feeling grounded, I am feeling safe, I am attracting abundance in my life. So whatever area of the root chakra that you may be wanting to enhance in your life, or you may be struggling with, use an affirmation or use a visualization. Or if all of that seems difficult, just focus your attention there, because energy flows where attention goes. Focus your attention there and just move it in clockwise motion, believing that you are unblocking anything that's holding you back. Okay, so that's a great practice, even if you have no practice at all. And your emotions never lie to you. So you don't have to know, oh, my chakra is blocked. If you are feeling anxious, if you are feeling unstable, if you are feeling scattered, it's a clear sign something is not feeling aligned within you. So you can just go ahead and do this practice. So let me take my first person here and first person online. Okay, so let's start with you. We'll go in this order. If that is, of course, with your permission, you are comfortable to do so. Okay, so just give me the spelling of your name. Yeah. C-I-A-N-A. Okay, because some have a Y and some don't. So that's why. Yeah. Okay, cool. So guys, what I'm going to do is, now I don't know Tatiana at all. And this is what I want to share with you guys who are online as well. She's just walked in. With her permission, I'm going to take my pendulum right now. And I'm going to, again, with her permission, connect to her energy. And I'm going to give a very generic basic reading, since this is a group setting and we're not going very deep into anything. Going to give her a basic reading of how the energy is flowing in her chakras. Okay, so Tatiana, what I would request you to do is just sit comfortably, back straight, your palms, facing upward, and just close your eyes for a moment and just focus on your breathing. And I'm going to at the same time just be connecting, just to let you know I have connected before for this group. And now I will take individual permission with each one of you. Okay, Tatiana, do I have permission to read your energy for the purpose of this session only? Thank you. Okay, so what now I have just, with her permission, tapped into her energy, and I'm just gonna share very basic aspects which I pick up. You can open your eyes. So the first thing that I will ask you is that, are you going through some kind of decision making? Because I pick up a lot of conflict or doubt in your energy, like a lot of choices, and you're unable to find complete clarity in which direction to probably move. It's just something which even in your solar plexus I pick up. Okay, so which basically, and as I go along, I'll explain to you what each chakra means. So At the root, I pick up a little bit of conflict, which means that you may have two options in mind and you choose to move a certain way, or where you are still contemplating whether that's where you want to be or not. This could be in your career or it could be in a relationship as well. Okay, so that's one aspect of it. I pick up very strong energy in your sacral, which means that you could also be someone who needs to channel your creative energy a little bit more. Okay, so you do have a lot of expressive energy, a lot of creative energy, a lot of spontaneous energy, which you are using, but because there is some amount of self-doubt, you are not completely allowing it to flow as well as it can. And that's something which you can look out. So if you were to work on the root, and also for you at the solar plexus, I pick up, your sacral is quite good for you. But if the root and solar is something that you focus on, what I pick up, the little sluggishness in the heart, will automatically take care of itself. It's more about self that I pick up rather than the choices around. Like something within you holds you back from choosing yourself, or like being strong enough for yourself to make the choice. So that's something which you can probably look at. Okay. Yeah. Do you connect with what I'm saying? Yeah. It makes, or you can put it together. Amazing. Okay. So the thing is that, of course, if she and I were on a one-on-one right now, I would go deeper. I would tell her more intrinsic details, and she would discuss more intrinsic details with me, because obviously we are doing a session on either finding a solution or moving forward. But with the permission and understanding the energy and the right connection, you can read the energy as a diagnostic tool, whether you are in this as a profession or whether you are doing it for yourself, for self-growth. Sometimes our patterns of thought are so concrete within us that we don't realize that it's actually a challenge or it's actually a block. We believe that's just the way I am, that's how I've always been. But that is what could sometimes be actually the obstacle in moving forward. So the energy will never lie to you. Even if I may think my thought, my belief is something which is not harming me, but the energy will tell you whether it's actually taking you forward or it's keeping you back in that space. Okay, so that's one thing which we can do. I'll take one more from here I have in my chat, just so that you can see exactly how it gets done. You're welcome. Okay, so here I have on my screen right up front, Thomason. Thomason, can I ask you to unmute if you are keen to do the reading?
Hi.
Hi. Okay, so do I have permission, Thomason, to do a reading for you right now?
Yes, thank you.
Okay, lovely. So again, I don't know Thomason, guys. First time I'm seeing her there. I would just request you to close your eyes, take a deep breath, and just allow your palms to face upwards to the ceiling. That's for everyone. When we do the reading for you, and just okay, Thomason, with your permission for this session, can I go ahead and read your energy? Can I go ahead and read your energy? Yeah. Okay. Lovely. Okay. Okay, Thomason, can I request you to unmute? So now I've done a basic 7 chakra reading for her, and I'm going to just ask her one question now. Yeah. Okay. So I just did the reading for you, and one question for you would be that do you feel that sometimes you put others' priorities over yours? Like, do you feel that you have a tendency to kind of take on more for others than you do for yourself?
Sometimes I'm working on it.
You're working on it. So that means it's there in your radar. It's something that has been there and you have been either consciously or, committed to kind of prioritizing yourself.
Yeah.
Because I do pick that up very strongly in your energy field. And I also pick up that there could have been a tendency to kind of literally put your desires on the back burner and kind of working with things that are other priorities. And that's something which really drains a lot of your energy. So that's something to take a note of. Second thing, I do also pick up a little bit of work that you can do at the heart center level. Okay, so I do pick up that maybe you have worked on it. Your root supports you a lot. You are very intuitive as well. I don't know whether you are aware and whether you work on your intuition, but you are very intuitive.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. So if that be the case, a little bit more work on your solar plexus will really help you, sacral and solar plexus, because I do pick up again pain or blocks from the past in the heart. I do pick up a little bit of boundary issues as well. But at the same time, if you work on your solar and if you kind of give yourself the permission to, just be a little bit more than the rest for yourself in your own eyes, it's going to go great for you. So recommendation would be to really work with your solar plexus, and automatically the heart will kind of come into work.
Fantastic. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Yeah. Okay. Welcome. Okay. So request you to mute that as well. So again, energy does not lie, and you do not need to know the person from before. And this is something you can do for yourself, for your loved ones, all your aches, pains. Your body is always talking to you. And sometimes, depending on how busy we are in our mind, either we listen to the body or we don't listen to the body. Okay. So, but if you get into the habit of picking up how the energy is flowing, how the body is communicating with you, you will find it much, much easier to be able to not spiral down completely, but be able to kind of arrest any block at a much earlier stage and work through it. So it really kind of helps there. Taking you on to the sacral chakra now, which is the second chakra. It's about 3 fingers below your navel. Now, this chakra is it's a very water energy kind of energy. Like, it's always flowing. It's all about passion. It's about pleasure. It's also known as the sex chakra. It's about spontaneity. It's about no obstacles, no inhibition. So when you really kind of let yourself go, and we've all had that moment in life where we really felt that thrill in life, that passion, that pleasure, that joy. And that can be our natural state if we are simply aware that that's not how we are feeling all the time. So when we are constantly seeking joy, or we are constantly seeking to want to be more happy or do things so that we can feel pleasure, it's a very clear sign that somewhere there is a little block or something that is draining your sacral chakra energy. So missing the joy in life, having all the resources for you, yet not feeling that you deserve that joy or that happiness, constantly being in a guilt trap, feeling frustrated even if things are working out, but still feeling frustrated and impatient and just not being present. I feel a lot of us not feeling present is also a lot to do with the sacral chakra, because the sacral really wants us to be present and to feel the moment for what it is. But either we are way back or we are way ahead, planning or constantly guilt tripping on what happened before. So that awareness to bring to this space, which is 3 fingers below the navel, visualizing the color orange and literally feeling it flow and telling yourself, I am willing to release all the guilt I may be holding on to as a child, as a toddler, as an adolescent, as a young adult, till today. I am ready to let it go. Be happy to keep the wisdom, the lessons, the learnings, but letting go of those patterns. And you don't need to dig and understand what each of them are. But as long as you are so conscious that I want to be present, I want to feel joy today. My aim for today is joy. This chakra is going to support you like nothing. It's amazing how much this chakra can do for you. So it's all about being present, passionate, joyful, loving. It's a very beautiful, very young, very happy energy. And that's why they say age is just a number. It's how you actually energetically feel about life. I can be 85 and be willing to go and look at the world, or I can be 23 and think about how difficult it is to take a stroller and go with a child. So it's all in my energy, how I look at life, and what life then offers back to me. At the end of the day, it's all vibration. The vibration I hold in my system is the vibration that I am going to align with in front of me. Because right this moment, just the way each one of you are sitting with your own energy, at every moment for you, there is a different opportunity which is in front of you at any given moment. Depending on your energy, you hook on to one reality or the other. And that reality then takes you forward or backward, where it's going. Okay. So sacral is about that energy. So just bring your awareness to that, visualize. There are lots of chants that you can do for each chakra as well. Okay, so if you're not very good at visualizing, you don't have the time, or you are not very comfortable with affirmations, chant. So like for root, the chant is LAM, L-A-M. So bring your awareness to the root chakra and just chant LAM maybe 21 times, 108 times, whatever luxury of time you have. Okay, just do that. Then go to the sacral chakra. It's VAM, V-A-M. So visualize the color orange and just chant VAM multiple times. It's going to help that energy. Okay, so that is our sacral chakra. Any questions so far, guys? Any questions here? You're good?
Yeah.
Okay.
Want to check.
Yeah.
Chakra has a different energy.
Yes. Every chakra have a different personality. Every chakra influences different areas of your life. So like I mentioned, root is all about your relationship with your body, your foundation, your finances, your career. Sacral is all about the joy of your life. It's about how comfortable you are, physical proximity, territorial. So each chakra has a role to play. It influences how your behavior and how your experiences will be in those areas of life. Yeah. Okay. So, okay. Any questions on the chat? Feel free to put, guys. Yeah. And I will be able to take it from there as well. So no questions here as well. I'm going to take one reading here. So can we do a reading for you? You want to get a reading done? Can I know the spelling of your name? It's easy for these guys because their names are spelled there.
Yes,
Sorry, why?
Y-A-S-E-R.
Okay. Okay, guys. So I hope you're continuing to see me. If anyone cannot see me, just put or see me or hear me clearly, just put it on the chat box. Yeah. Okay. So now, yes, sir, with your permission, I would request you to just close your eyes, take a deep breath, place your hands up to the ceiling. And okay, do I have permission to read your energy for the purpose of this session? Did you meditate before coming? You can open your eyes. Did you meditate before coming? Sorry?
2 days ago.
2 days ago. But today was a good day. Yeah. So in Yasser's energy, I feel the energy flowing really well. I feel the energy very rhythmic as well. So it's like you feel very aligned with certain choices in life that either you have made or the space that you are in right now, something you are in alignment with. Two places I pick up your energy leaking a little bit. One is with your own identity, either with a direction that you've chosen for yourself, or a certain choice that you made in the past. So you're not 100% on board with exactly that choice. Now, I cannot go deeper on that choice right now, but if it rings a bell for you, that's one. Second, I find your energy draining a bit at the heart center. So you may have moved on, and you are work in progress, but still a part of you is holding on to something which you at a certain consciousness level are very willing to move ahead of. And that's what I pick up on your energy. Does that make sense to you somewhere? Thank you. Thank you for being here. And yeah, so your heart center is what, if you were to ask me, you start from there, because your solar, you are only judging because of the heart. It's nothing else. Yeah. Okay. So again, I do not know him from before. The energy is what it is. I'll take one right here. So Tanuja, if you can unmute and
Hello.
come online. Are you there, Tanuja?
Yes, can you hear me?
Okay, great. So I want you to just be comfortable, and I want you to, yeah, great. Now I can see you. So just make sure you're sitting comfortably, palms facing upwards, and uncross your legs in case you're sitting with crossed legs. Okay?
Okay.
Just close your eyes, take a deep breath. Okay, Tanuja, you can gently open your eyes. Okay, so when I read your energy for you, I pick up like a lot of either change has happened for you, or you've been through some experience recently which has been quite, I don't want to say life changing, but quite impactful. It feels like you have gone through some experiences, or you have or you have been working on them. It doesn't need to have been time wise recently, but something impactful that you are still kind of working with. You can be very intuitive, but somewhere I feel that you question your own faith somewhere, like the way you have faith on things or people or experiences. And that's where you're not trusting your intuition, because your intuition is very, very strong. I pick your intuition like quite enhanced. But at the same time, I feel that the receiving is getting a bit blocked. And at the heart, again, I pick up a little bit of energy being drained. So if you were to also kind of work on your root a little bit, though it's very strong, your root is worked upon. So I don't know if you have a practice, whether you meditate, but your root looks like it is strong. But at the same time, if you keep reminding yourself it is safe to receive, I think that will really help your heart to kind of heal from whatever it is that you are going through. Okay?
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome. Okay, so just coming on to the third chakra, which is the solar. I'll do solar and heart together. Okay, solar is our third chakra, which is all about ourself, our relationship with ourself, how all the labels we put on ourselves. I'm a boy, I'm a girl, I'm good enough, I'm bad enough, I'm strong, I'm shy. All of that, the way these are the blocks which literally obstruct us from truly connecting with that authentic energy, which is us. And that is the solar. Like, who exactly am I? I am not this body. I am not this experience. I am not that breakup. I am not that job, that promotion, that bag, that LV, that BMW. No. What am I deeper than that? And tapping into that space and finding that connection with self, that is your solar energy. Really tapping into your own self, your self identity, and then comes all that self belief, self respect, self worth. But really connecting with self. So solar is that energy. It's right in the center of your abdomen. The color for solar is yellow, and it is a very warm and comforting energy. Like I said, sacral is very joy, playful, spontaneous. Solar is more deep. It's more deep. Even when you tap into the energy and you take your hand and you feel, it's a very deep, comforting, very homecoming kind of feeling. Also, your navel is at the solar, and the navel is your connection to the universe, to source. Navel was also your connection to your first breath on earth. When you came out of the womb of the mother, you were connected at the navel. So it's really about your true self. So when you are feeling a lot of self doubt, when you are feeling low confidence, when you are feeling that you are not good enough, think about your solar plexus. Think about what's making you feel like that, and be ready to release all of that kind of energy from within you, and that will help. The chant for solar is Ram, RAM, Ram. So you can just visualize the color yellow, focus on the energy, move your hand clockwise motion, and chant Ram. That itself, as a basic, even without any knowledge, would be able to kind of help you in it. Okay, so that's solar plexus. I'm going to go on to heart and then do the next reading. Yeah, so heart is, so these are our lower chakras, the first, second, and third. These are our lower chakras. From the heart becomes literally the bridge or the gateway into the higher chakras, our spiritual chakras, our our connection to that oneness, to that God and source, universe, whatever you may call it. So heart is that space where our energy of love is. A lot of people believe heart chakra is only to do with one-on-one relationship. That's not true at all. That's really far from the truth. One-on-one relationships, yes, are very important. Root plays a big role on it as well, and how we feel. But heart chakra is more to do with how do I look at life in general. Is it with the filter of love, or is it with the filter of fear? Is it with the filter of anger? What is my filter? Each one of us here has a filter with which we look at anything. If I say something to you, is your first reaction no, or is there an openness? If anyone offers you something, is your first reaction receiving, or is there judgment or mistrust? Or just think about it in every moment. How are you experiencing life? That's a lot to do with your heart center. And a lot of our childhood, unprocessed emotions, traumas, big traumas, small traumas, or all of them, if not processed and healed, create a certain drain or a certain lower vibration in the heart that does not allow us to receive from life or to give to life unconditionally. Okay, so I may be with the most amazing human being, but if I am closed, it means nothing, because I am not willing to either receive from them, and nor am I able to give to them anything that the relationship or life in general kind of demands from it. Okay, so all your unforgiveness, I'll never let this go, I will never forget it, these are all one by one walls that we create at the heart center level. Okay, so gratitude and appreciation, these are your two keywords literally that is going to help you to kind of work with the heart energy. Even if I'm feeling really sad in the moment, even if I'm really down and out in the moment, can I consciously shift my awareness? I'm not saying pretend that your sadness does not exist, not at all. We need to acknowledge, we need to accept, and we need to process our grief, our sadness, our hurt, our fear. But can I choose to say that in this moment, I completely understand whatever I'm feeling, but I choose to appreciate the wisdom it's brought to me, or the next step that I will make that is going to make me feel better. What it does is it simply elevates your vibration a notch. And as your vibration goes up a notch, automatically new thoughts are going to come in, new feelings are going to come in, which is going to vibrate even higher. So this is your way to come out of any kind of dark or dense situation. Nothing is perfect, and even forgiveness does not mean that I'm going to go and dine with the person tomorrow. No, it simply means that I don't allow this person, this experience, this moment to take from me anymore. I refuse to be your battery. I don't want to charge you anymore. Okay, so that's what it does. So all about compassion, love, the way we look at life. Any questions so far for solar or heart? The chant for heart is yum, Y-A-M, yum. Okay, so we will do a reading here. You're ready for the reading? Is your spelling the same? T-A-T-I-A? Sorry? Oh, sorry, Daniela. So D-A-N-E-L-A. Okay, lovely. Okay, so just doing a quick reading for Daniela, and then we'll do one more online. Okay, Daniela, just close your eyes, take a deep breath, palms facing upward, legs uncrossed. Do I have permission to just read your energy for the purpose of the session? Okay, Daniela, you can open your eyes. Again, I pick up your energy to be flowing quite well, actually. Okay, you have a tendency to process things. You can overthink, but at the same time, you can channel it and process it in your mind and make sense of it to you. And that's very important. Where I pick up your energy being compromised is somewhere in your boundaries. One, sometimes your boundaries can be very enmeshed. And second, in your ability to probably express what you truly desire. These are the two places where I feel your energy is getting compromised. Does that's true? Yeah. So you need to work on that. Okay. You need to consciously work on that, because otherwise you have very beautiful energy and you have a lot of things you want to do and you are already doing them, but there's so much more. But you kind of somewhere suppress that by not taking it out there. Yeah. Welcome. Okay, so that's what we had for Daniela. Let's pick up one online as well. Who do I see here? Rangika, are you there? Can we unmute you?
Yes, very much.
Hi, can you hear me
Yes.
and see me? Okay.
Yes.
So Rangika, I have your permission to read your
Yes.
energy? Great.
Yes.
So just once again, same protocol. Close your eyes, take a deep breath, palms facing up. Okay, with your permission, reading your energy for this session only. Okay, you can open your eyes. Rankika, what I pick up in your energy is that maybe it's been a pattern in the past, maybe you worked on it, but it feels like validation is very important. Like even if you know something deep within, like some amount of validation from outside, and I feel that is kind of blocking between your third eye and your solar plexus. Okay, so this is where I pick up a little bit of a block of your energy. I don't know. So Are you aware of something like this? Because I feel that is where your energy is kind of churning quite a bit. Like I see it very, very narrow, and it's kind of draining from there. And it's always perhaps been, because I pick up little traces even in your roots. So this could be something more from childhood than now. Maybe you worked on it more, but it's probably more in childhood. So just consciously make yourself bigger in every situation, especially when it comes to your intuitive calling. Okay, because your intuition is again strong. A lot of people with strong intuition here today. So the energies are such, I guess. And your intuition is strong, but you seek validation and you don't act on it always. And so just kind of take that leap of faith and do a few things. Maybe you will go wrong and it's okay, but at least you'll start relying on yourself and you more than constantly seeking that validation, which makes you very dependent on others. Yeah.
Thank you. That's very true.
That is great. Thank you. And
Thank you.
okay. So again, the only reason why, one, of course, because you all want the reading, we are doing it. But the main objective of this reading is not this. You already know this, and you can all go for a session and get a proper detailed reading. The objective is to kind of let you know that you can empower yourself with this. It's not something that you are, I mean, we are all born with intuitive energy. We all grow. Some of us channel it, some of us use it, and some of us don't use it completely. We block it. But we all have the capacity in any moment to be able to tap into this energy and to channel it and to use it for the highest best of ourselves and the world around us. And that's my objective, my goal by doing this exercise, that if you are keen, this is a great starting point, whether you are a beginner in this journey or whether you are deep into this journey and you want to enhance your own intuitive understanding. You could be doing any healing modality. This is not something that will ever contradict with what you are doing. It is only going to give you more of an insight into yourself or whoever it is that you are working with. Okay, so moving on. Any questions, guys, so far? Are we good? Okay, so moving on, we have throat, third eye, and crown. I'll do these three together. Throat is the center of expression, of communication. So how you speak your truth, whether you have the ability to speak your truth, whether you're constantly feeling conscious about what people are going to think if you speak your truth, whether you find it hard to say no, whether you are constantly doubting your self-belief. It's all to do with the throat chakra. It's about expression. It's about your willpower. It's about your choice as well. Because I can feel something in my heart. I can think something in my mind. But if my throat chakra is not supportive, I will go and say a yes to what I really wanted to say no. And then I feel that lump in my throat and it goes all the way down, draining my energy, literally out of my body. And notice that if you have ever expressed something which is contrary to what you are feeling in the moment, just notice how your body is responding. You will feel either your body getting warm or very cold. For everyone, it's different. You will feel literally like a lump of energy going down or a hollowness in your stomach. And so working with the throat is to align what is truly authentic and for your highest best with the choice that you eventually put out into the world. Because throat is our energy with which we put out into the world. Communication, expression, choice, willpower, ability to speak our truth, all of this is related here. The color for the throat chakra is blue, and the chant, if you are wanting to work with it, is hum, H-A-M, hum. Okay, so you can chant and you can work with the throat chakra. It's something which on a day-to-day basis, we constantly are, feeling it get blocked or it's open with different people, different environment. You're with the boss, your throat chakra is responding differently. You're with a friend. So just be aware of how this energy is playing with you and try to bring it to a space that your outer environment no longer has the power to scatter this energy no matter what. I can remain in my alignment and power no matter who you are. This does not mean that I don't care about you. This does not mean that I disrespect you. This does not mean that, I have nothing to do with you. All of that in its place. But nobody outside should have the power to scatter my energy. We are human beings, it will scatter. But with the awareness, do I let it go and spiral down, or instantly I realize what it is and come back into my power? That's the game changer. That's why we need to know about chakras, about our energy, not because it's going to make us very wise, but how can I use it on my day-to-day basis? If right now my boss says something to me and I'm triggered, do I have the awareness to be able to hold myself in my power, or do I just spiral down in that experience? And that's why it's so important to have a grasp and a grip on our own energy. Okay, coming to third eye, which is in the center of your forehead. It's one of the most popular chakras. Everyone wants to come and get their third eye open. And it's about the center of your intuition. It's about the center of your inner voice. Okay. At any moment, we all have two voices in our head. One is the voice of fear and one is our inner voice. But unfortunately, we give a lot more attention to the voice of fear, and that becomes louder. And the inner voice, even though it speaks, it's much lower. Every day, make an effort to energize your inner voice. Just even if it means you are extremely busy, but you need to sit for just 3 minutes and just give a suggestion that I am willing to tune in to the message of my inner voice, my inner being. I'm willing to be navigated inside out as opposed outside in. Just the simple message in the morning, even while you're brushing your teeth, if you don't have time, you will find a huge difference in the way you respect yourself. As simple as that. It's so basic. It should be taught at school, but it just allows you to find a deeper connection with who you are. And as you start doing that, there are so many more techniques and ways to kind of, make this more and more enhanced for you. Once your connection with yourself is strong, more intuitively, then you will be able to find more clarity. Your doubts, your fogginess, constantly feeling darkness or brain fog, all of that kind of starts to reduce, because you get that much more clearer about yourself and the world around you. So that feeling of merged kind of, it becomes very, very clear. It's all about clarity. It's about taking it to the next level. And that brings us to the final one, which is crown. And I normally do these two together because the crown is about our connection to source, to universe, to oneness, to just knowing that I am not alone in anything. And if I am ready to receive, there is a lot of wisdom, knowledge, guidance, messages, support, resources that are available to me at any point of time. Maybe my life experiences, because of blocked lower chakras, have made me believe it's unsafe to receive. But if I can focus on channeling this energy and reaching out to source, my higher self, whatever name you give it, it doesn't matter. Okay. Galaxy, but that supreme power that is above and beyond the minuscule that we are on planet Earth, just this body, just reaching out and say, I'm ready to receive, I'm ready to grow, I'm ready to evolve, dropping the judgments, dropping the separation, and just allowing it all. It just changes your outlook to life. You do not want to go out and change everyone. You do not want to go out and make people do it my way or highway. No, it's okay. You in your space are where you are at your level of consciousness. You made these choices. I don't judge you. And at the same time, this is where I am. And I don't expect you to be here. And what you're doing is fine. And what I'm doing is fine. But my intent is always to have that oneness, because somewhere we connect, whether it's at humanity level, whether it's at love level, whether it's at whatever level you're suffering. Sorry? Why? Yes, absolutely. Yeah. divine. So at some level, we have that oneness within us, and that becomes the focus, to receive that, and to feel that within myself. Okay. And so that, in a very brief way, covers the 7 chakras. I promise this is like a very rapid train express that I have shared the information with you. But in this limited time and with the readings, and I can still do a few readings, 2 here and maybe 2 more there. Just wanted to share how you can, even a small change in your day-to-day life. And before I take on to the reading, 2 things I missed mentioning. One was the color for the third eye, which is your indigo. It's a very deep blue. And the chant for the third eye is Om, O-M. So just focusing on this space and chanting Om really helps to connect within, and to at the same time allow that divine energy to come in. And for the crown, the color is violet, which is shades of purples. And there is no chant that I do. Some schools of teaching recommend that the chant or the vibration is HMM, and some say AHH. But in my journey of learning through my gurus, it's about silence, and that's what I share. But feel free to see what connects best with you. So just focus your energy at the top of your crown and just feel the light pouring in. And either you can be in silent or you can chant these that I mentioned, and be in that space of receiving. That's the most important thing. Okay. So if there are any questions for those who are online, feel free to keep putting it on the chat box and I'll get back. I will just start with the 2 readings here and then I'll come back here as well. Okay. So Shivani, do a reading for you?
We'll do it or we'll pass?
Sorry, you will pass? Yeah, okay, we'll absolutely. And we can discuss the pendulum later. Wonderful. What about you? Would you like a reading? Yeah. So how do I spell your name?
S-E-J-A-L.
Perfect. Okay, Sejal. So now I'm just going to do a reading for Sejal. What is the chant for what, Tanuja? I'm sorry, I missed it. For the third eye, it's Om. And for the crown, if you like, you can do HMM, which is or it's AHH. So and feel the energy and the vibration towards the crown. Okay. So Sejal, just close your eyes, take a deep breath, inhale and exhale, and uncross your leg. Yeah, perfect. Do I have permission to read your energy for the purpose of this session? Sure. Okay, Sejal, you can open your eyes. So when I read your energy, Sejal, your energy flows very nicely as well. Uh, you seem connected in your own way. Maybe not through like a meditative practice, or maybe not through yoga, or maybe you do that. I'm not sure. We haven't spoken. Your energy seems aligned in a certain way, but at the same time, it's holding on to a lot of baggage, I feel. Okay, somewhere you're holding on to a lot which does not really belong to you, or you've taken on responsibility emotionally about things that are not in your control, and that somewhere kind of bogs you down, and that somewhere also makes you question your own self somewhere. Okay, in a very deeper way. Okay, something that you can work on, especially with relationships. And the other thing that I also picked up at your energy is that you again need to prioritize yourself a little bit more. You have the clarity, and even if things come, they will find a way out for you. You know, even if an obstacle comes, something will come in between, intervene, and you will find a solution. So there is a very thriving spirit within you. Okay, you thrive no matter what's going on. You find a way. But major chunk which I feel is around your solar, sacral, and heart, where you're holding on to baggage which is really not yours. And the sooner you realize that and say, okay, I bless you in this journey, and whatever it is, you will be able to live your authentic life a lot more. Okay, does that make sense somewhere? Yeah. Good. Great. So thank you. Everyone in this room is done. I have time for just 2 more. I will do that right now. And right in this space, I have Erica. Erica, are you there? I'm unable to see you if you are still there, Erica. Okay, perhaps not. And if you do hear me, you can come back. I'll be here for a bit. Rangika, we've done. Tanuja, we've done. I have Lily on the screen. Lily, are you there? Okay. Anybody else who I'm missing out on the screen? Because, okay, Asha. Asha, are you there? Either my screen is frozen. I can see in front of me. Rangika, you can see me? So what I'm going to do is, since we are short of time, and I did, you all are proof, I did try and reach out to the people who are there. We will come back to it in case I've missed someone. Just wanted to share with you that in case you are keen to take this journey forward, especially in terms of reading your own energy, learning how to use a pendulum, connecting with your higher self, with your pendulum, do get in touch with us. This weekend on Saturday, we are doing the basic level 1, which is of chakra diagnosis. And in that, I will be training and I will be teaching you how to connect with your intuition, all about the 7 chakras, which I gave you a synopsis, much more in detail, how to open the chakras, how to connect with them. Also talk. Yes, no, we have more chakras. These are 7. I will be talking about 5 more. Then in level 2, another dear colleague of mine will be talking about 100 and plus more minor chakras. And then in level 3, and again, it's up to you how far you want to go and at what level you want to go. You will be learning more and more ways of how to working with your energy, be it crystals, be it, working with meditation, visualization, affirmations, body talk, body work, so many things. So it's a journey. And in case you are keen to kind of join me on it, this Friday is level 1. Of course, we will be giving you the pendulum, teaching you how to do it, all course material. And it's from 10 o'clock to 5 o'clock. So if you're keen for the details, just ask at the 4th floor and they will share all the details to you. And before I move on from there, I can see Erica's online. So I'll come back to you, Erica. And any questions here? Because in case we are done, then I would not like to keep you waiting. I can just do a few more online and then I can move on. And of course, if you have time, you are more than happy to stay here. Any questions here or online? Please feel free to unmute now and let me know if you have a question or put it on the chat. Yeah.
I have ADHD, so would this kind of help?
I can discuss with you why your ADHD and what, but absolutely. Because again, ADHD is a label we put to a certain momentum of energy that's flowing within you, which you are not able to process, right? So why is it coming? Where is it coming from? Of course, it's coming from something that you've not processed. Awareness, practice will help you to manage that symptom that your body is trying to convey to you, which you've labeled as ADHD. Yeah? So definitely. Any other questions? Anyone here? Yeah. So when I teach you the pendulum, I teach you exactly how each of the chakras are, what your energy is, whether they are balanced, not balanced, whether they are overactive, underactive, all of that. Yes, it's possible. Any questions? Are we good? Okay. So in case anyone needs to leave midway, I will not stop you because I know we are on time. So I want to just express my gratitude that you made the effort to come here. And also for online, anyone who does need to leave, feel free. I'm happy to do 1 or 2 more readings. So whoever can stay online, please do. And same thing for you guys as well. This Saturday, we are doing the workshop. And in case you are keen to know more, the team will share the details with you. They can email it to you. And if you would like to join, just come by on Saturday at 10 o'clock. Now, I did get some message here from Lily. Yes, Lily, are you still there? And if you are, just come online, unblock. No. Erica, I can see you. Unmute if you are there. Yeah.
Yeah, hi. This is not Erica. I don't know how it came. Neetu.
Sorry?
I don't know why the name is coming Erica. I don't know.
Oh,
Neetu. My name is Neetu.
So, Neetu, whose window are you on?
I don't know. Maybe Erica allowed me in or something. She gave me the Zoom. I don't know how.
Oh, okay.
I think from Illuminations only.
Maybe that's why you didn't respond. Okay.
Yeah.
So Neetu will do a reading for you with your
Yeah, sure.
permission.
Thank you. Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you.
So just close your eyes, take a deep breath. Okay, Neetu, you can open your eyes. Okay. So I do, so your higher chakras are flowing in more than, so there, it's somewhat like a part of you disconnects with the reality that is around you right now, or a part of you is really wanting to shift something or not be doing or experiencing what you are at some level right now. So there's a very strong desire to change something in the physical realm around you, and of course that is possible as and when we work with our boundaries. But it seems that along with that desire to change, you need to drop a certain amount of bitterness. I pick up, that's the closest word that I pick up, okay, for that energy that I'm seeing. So if you are just, whatever it is, and I'm sure it must be hard for you or whatever, but if you give yourself the permission to be free of that bitterness for yourself, not for the other person, it's going to allow you to feel more connection in yourself right now. That's what I pick up in your energy.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Connect with you?
I'll try my best. So where I can work to give away that bitterness?
Heart center. That all of those experiences that currently you're feeling bitter towards, try and see what is that, how has that evolved you in your consciousness, and how has that helped you grow, because it has helped you grow. So how is that help? And if every time that bitterness comes, can you shift your awareness to how it's helped you grow? And that will help you to heal and give less power to that experience or that past or that ongoing thing.
Okay, thank you so much. Thank you. Bless you. God bless. Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, so is there anyone else I am missing? Feel free to unmute. We have just one more that we can do, and then of course if anyone else is missed, we can always do a consult and work. Okay, so I think we're good. Thank you so much, everyone, for your time, both online as well as those who came here. And I hope to see you again, either for the course or a meditation or our open house, which is happening next month as well. So yeah, thank you so much, and have a good day. I hope you were able to get. Thank you so much, everyone who came online. Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you.
Bye.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Any details they'll be able to give you on the 4th floor. Yeah. Thank you. I'm sorry. No, I was saying that's what I was, one second. I was just mentioning to you.